Today I'm reviewing for you an application that allows you to bring the brightness on your phone down to 0 so that it looks like the screen is off while you're doing MHL broadcasting from your phone to your monitor or to your TV. The great function of this is if you like to watch movies off your phone on a TV, you don't really want to have your phone broadcasting all over the place. So let's dive in. The app was originally featured on the XDA portal site by Poor College Guy. It's referencing a thread by nkahoang. Sorry about the name, I just don't want to butcher it. And it's referencing an application that was originally made for the Galaxy Nexus and the HTC One X, but the app developer has since made the application compatible with a lot more devices. It goes through a little bit of an explanation of what the app does, but in short, it's not really magic. All it does is it brings down your screen brightness down to 0 while you're using MHL or while you need to have the phone on but not necessarily in screen stay on. If we open up the application itself, or the thread on the XDA forum for it, it gives you a screen capture of what it looks like on the Google Play Store. It explains a little bit about the application, but the main point you need to keep in mind, it does require root. So if we have root and the phone is actually compatible, which means you have MHL compatibility or its requirement as far as the operating system, I think it's at Froyo or higher, is met, you should be okay. He has a little bit more information. He updated it as late as actually yesterday, so the app itself has more functionality since I originally found the application on the XDA forum. So let's open up the Google Play Store. You just look for Screen Standby Root, and then it's by nkahoang. That's the developer, and it's a free download. You can install it. It's ad supported, or you can donate to it. And he also actually includes the option to remove the ads if you don't want them, even on the free one, which is a very nice option. But again, having the app ads provides support to the developer and also provides us the opportunity to have more updates. So let's go ahead and open it up on the phone and see how it goes from there. Okay, so we'll open up the application on the Google Play Store. We'll go ahead, open it up, and then you can see the main options here are very simple. You can turn off the screen, emergency on, go to the thread, and support the developer, and you have the option on the banner at the bottom. If you go to menu, go to settings, it gives you a little bit of functionality or explanation of what it is. The main point you want to keep in mind is this app was originally made for the Galaxy Nexus and originally for the HTC One X. So now that it supports multiple or more devices, he has provided other options that will support other devices, such as the persistent blank frame. The two-stage screen off is one of the functions that you could use. You can have it as one stage by means of pressing a button and it'll turn it off. But you'll see in the demo that I'm doing with the MHL why I'm using the two-stage process, especially on the Galaxy S3. You have the option of going through. There's a lot more features in there, but the main one that I want to give you a heads up is if you don't like the banners in the main screen, you do have the option of turning them off. Keeping it on obviously will support the developer, and we definitely encourage that. It is version up to version 1.8, updated as of yesterday, and it does give a little bit more information. So we can go back here, go home. The app does come with some widgets. There is a 1x1 and a 2x1 widget. The 2x1 gives you the on and off. The one is basically just an off button. Now, because I've enabled the two-step process, once I hit the screen off, it doesn't turn off the screen for me. You can see here it says screen ready for standby. So once I click this option, it'll turn off. Well, actually, it'll bring down the brightness down to 0. So the phone, for all intents and purposes, is actually on. The screen is functioning and it works. So because I kind of know where the button is for the on, I'm able to just basically click on it. Where are we? Okay, so I obviously forgot where my button is. So the other function you have is to shake it. And the shake function provides you the option of turning on the screen temporarily, and then you can go in and disable it. So I connected the MHL to the phone and connecting it to the monitor. So we obviously have a representation of the screen. I can go back and forth. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the screen by turning on the two-step process. So we have it now in our notification bar right here. It says standby ready. I'm not going to activate it. Then I can go into my gallery, video player, now we have the movie. And if you note that Galaxy S3, if you try to hit the power button, what it does essentially is it locks the screen. It doesn't really turn off the screen for the Galaxy S3. So you unlock the screen by hitting the power button again, bring down, and then just say screen standby, it's ready to go, and ask for super user permission, and it turns it off. So for all intents and purposes right now, my screen dimness is down to 0, the movie's playing, I'm able to enjoy it, and if I want to turn it off or go back, shake the screen, and then I can go back, pause it, and exit, and everything works. The app works well. I like it. It does exactly what it advertised. It turns off the screen, or in a sense brings down the dimness, the screen dimness down to 0, so it looks like it's off. It lets you enjoy the movie without necessarily seeing the screen on the phone, as well as watching it on your monitor. I like the fact that it has the two-step process so that you can circumvent that feature on the Samsung Galaxy phones, that when you try to test it, if you try to turn off the screen, by pressing the power, it locks the screen as opposed to turning it off. So that works very well, and you guys should try it out. Definitely download it. It's free. It has the option of removing ads if you don't want to see the ads, but other than that, I think the developer's doing a great job. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and provide me some more options or other applications you'd like me to review. Check out my channel, and I will see you guys next week.